Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we're going to be doing something that I have wanted to do for quite a while. We're going to be doing a simulated overland adventure, and we're going to be using one of the most exciting new trucks in the modding space. Now, this is obviously John Hot Rod's brand new Ram 3500, and you may notice that we have the dually bed, but we have a single rear tire. That's because this is the super single setup. Now, regardless of whether or not you think super single setups with a dually bed look good or not, this setup is going to be one of the most capable that we could have possibly built. And with the crawler spec suspension and the 44-inch Baja Pros, this thing is basically ready to take on anything that we might be ready to throw at it. But without going way into too much detail about that or going on and on for too long, let's go ahead and actually get it fired up and dive into this adventure. Now, the map we're on today is the winter version of TNB Trails. Now, the winter version of TNB Trails hasn't really seen all that much, screen time on my channel. And that's not because it's not an incredible map. It's actually an insane map. It just, for whatever reason, hasn't been a map that I have personally spent a lot of time on. But this adventure is going to take us through some of the gnarliest roads and trails that wind throughout the map. This map is near endless in terms of the trails that you can get into and all of the different situations that the different trails can create. And this being the winter version, those situations are now turned up even more by the fact that they happen in snow and in ice, and the higher you get into the mountains, more of that snow and ice exists. So as we begin our trek up into the hills, it's certainly going to get a lot more interesting. And if you guys like these overland adventures, let me know in the comment section down below what other types of adventures, especially overland adventures or realistic adventures, are that you might like to see. Now, some of these trails, kind of when they start off, they're very simple, they're not all that challenging, but don't worry, the challenge factor gets turned up a lot later into the... Whoa! Alright, yep, later into the actual trail itself, the challenge factor gets turned way up. Look at that frozen lake, by the way. So crazy. Alright, I'm gonna ease my way down this hill so as I don't basically flip right off the edge, literally at the beginning of my drive. Not bad, though. Pretty strong right out of the gate. Biggest thing we gotta remember is that we can't... Oh, boy. Biggest thing we gotta remember is that we can't let ourselves get flipped over too early. Because if we flip the truck too early, that's gonna create all sorts of issues for us that we are not gonna want to deal with. I do love how it really does feel like you're climbing in altitude. You know what I mean? Like, it really does feel like as you get higher, the environment feels like it's changing around you. The environment feels like it's adapting to the height. There's more snow. The snow itself is deeper. There's actually a cabin up on the top of this mountain that on the normal version of TNB Trails would be completely visible, but on this version, it's actually completely, well, almost completely, like 80% covered in snow. It's nuts. All right, let's make our way on down. Easy. Now, climbing this, we got to be careful, but we don't have to be quite as careful as you might think, because it's not like it's just, you know, it's not like it's all snow at this point. I mean, this is still basically a lot of mud. We're not going to be taking that optional line this time, because we do need to get all the way back around to where this trail makes kind of a hairpin turn and continues to go on up. That's where you start to get into the much higher areas of this trail. And taking the side routes doesn't really get you any closer to that. This is a miniature mud bog that will catch you off guard. It still catches me off guard, clearly, because I'm basically stuck in it at the moment. But what happens is there are actually hidden rocks in there that will wrap around your axles and will immediately slow your truck down, and then any wheel speed that you already have will contribute to you rolling, or not even rolling over, but just like getting pulled further down into the mud pit. It's actually, oh god, it's really frustrating, but it does keep that challenge factor high because it keeps you on your toes. Trying to keep my tires on some of the harder ground because that's definitely where the grip is. And I'm trying to keep a little bit of pace through here. Come on. because we do have somewhat of a goal with this trail. All right, here we go. Now, I believe that this side trail is where we want to be going, because that's where a lot of that altitude is going to come from. So, if we take the side trail, that should... Oh, boy. Now, this is obviously going to get a lot gnarlier very quickly, but this should get us into the areas where we're going to be finding a lot more, not only a lot more of that altitude and verticality, but like, oh my god! Oh boy, alright. Well, we've used up our one recovery mulligan. We're not going to be doing that again. Yeah, we're going to be paying a lot more attention to everything that's going on and not doing what we did there. Oh boy, easy. Easy. Not bad. Oh god. Oh, dude, this massive mega cab is not happy right now. It's not happy that we've turned it into a rock crawler for our own personal amusement. I mean, was it really for our own personal amusement, or was it for yours? I don't know, probably a combination of both, because I am thoroughly entertained taking this thing through here. Excuse me, R.I.P. your sign. Yep, don't worry about it. I'll get you a new one. Woo! This is where this trail starts to get properly tight. This is not a trail for the faint of heart. Or, the faint of heart or small of tire. And some might argue that this trail is not for wheelbases this long. But I would argue against that, because I think that there are ups and downs to both long wheelbase rigs and short wheelbase rigs, really. All right, there we go, making our way around the hairpin. That hairpin is steep, though. That is so steep. Oh, God. Just bumping it up and over the top of that hill. Not bad. Let's ease it around that corner. There we go. Oh, I had a little bit of a moment there. When the rear axle came up off the ground, I was like, oh my god. Like, dude, that rear axle coming up off the ground, that will make you absolutely just, like, properly clench for a second. That's like, ah! God, whenever it evens out, though, I love rolling into the power on this thing and just absolutely letting it spool and eat. Is it just me, or is this trail getting both more slick and more narrow the higher we go? I feel like both are accurate. Maybe it getting more slick the higher we get is in my head, but it getting more narrow is definitely not in my head. That's definitely a thing that's happening. Just trying to stay as focused as I can and trying to keep my eye on the final goal, which is, in fact, the top of the mountain. Come on, bring it around. Oh, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Okay, well, awkward save, but okay. Ooh, that was, oh, God. That was absolutely terrifying. We almost lost it. Our adventure nearly ended just then. That was quite literally inches from doom. Like, I don't think we could have made that any closer if we freaking tried. So as long as I stay as... Oh, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. This is so genuinely terrifying, dude. Like, absolutely nerve-wracking. Here we go. Not bad. Oh, oh. Okay, when is this gonna get, like, well, I say when is it gonna get properly challenging. You've seen how many times we've come close to basically ending our run, and how many times we basically come close to flipping over recently, so I don't know if I would go so far as to say when is this gonna get more difficult, but, like, I wouldn't mind seeing a few more rocks. Oh, I say that as I slide onto some rocks. There it is. Yo, no way! Oh, here we go. Come on. Yes. No way. Oh my god, that building is actually completely almost covered in snow. So are the excavators. Oh, wow. That's insane. And here's the cavern. Yo, y'all ready to climb the cavern in the snow? I have never done this before. I mean, I assume it would be somewhat similar to climbing the cavern in the summer, but like, I've legitimately never done this in the snow before. This is so wild looking as well, especially in first person. Oh, and look at it on the rear view cam. God, that's so, oh no. Oh no. Could we not? Okay, there we go. Whoo, it just needed a little bit of persuasion to flop back down onto its tires. It's all twisted up now. Oh my god, it's all twisted up now. Come on, go, 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 go. We are so close. I am not lifting. I am not lifting. Lifting is not the strategy for me. Let's go! Boom! Dude, they weren't kidding. The cabin is buried. Yo, that's so crazy, though. That's so gnarly. The cabin is entirely buried. Look at that. Wow. It's literally like the entire first floor is like half covered in snow. I mean, honestly, I'd rather sleep in the truck than sleep in there. That just seems cold. That just genuinely seems cold and not like a exciting place to sleep. I would rather not sleep in there. Let's whoa, and the shed, you want to talk about completely covered in snow. The shed is so covered in snow that I can comfortably drive up to the shed's roof, even though the hitbox is a little sketchy, but don't worry about the hitbox. Jeez. It is beautiful out here, though. Being on top of these mountains in the snow is one of the craziest views you can ever have in SnowRunner. Now, we just need to find a spot to pitch camp, because that's, like, one of the biggest parts of overlanding. I mean, it's not going to be an overland adventure if, or at least it's not going to be an overnight overland adventure if we don't find a place to camp, right? And actually, there should be a campsite not too far away from here. I want to say there's, like, a clearing, but I don't remember where it is. Maybe it'll be covered in snow. Oh, yo, what's up? Oh, that looks like it might be it. Yes. Scenic overlook, and there's a scout fuel trailer. See, here's the thing. Yes, there may be an overlook this way, but we may also be able to find a spot to pitch camp right off the trail. I mean, the truck is basically level enough. So what do you say we pitch camp right here? I mean, camp is going to be in the truck. I am not going to sugarcoat that one bit. Camp is going to be in the truck for sure. And if y'all enjoyed this overland adventure, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And if you're new around here and you would like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on, and I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.